Oh, hi there. Do you know that one of the most crucial benefits of reading is that it enables you to empathize with people better? It improves your concentration power, vocabulary, and also your comprehension. Reading frequently helps us feel better, more positive, and helps in fighting depression. Interesting, isn't it? But you might be wondering what's the context behind these opening remarks. Well, let me explain. When you're investing your time into a productive hobby such as reading, it's equally important that you consume the right kind of stories. It can be biographies, fantasy, classic literature, and contemporary fiction. Anything that manages to either motivate you, inspire you, or at least entertain you nonetheless. But definitely not a cliched and mediocre fiction novel with an underwhelmingly poor writing. While an outpouring amount of instant bestsellers are making it to the top 10 list every few months, there's also a growing sense of deep resentment within the Indian reading community regarding these books, as quite often they are undeserving of the applause and grandeur they're surrounded with, and of course, they're purely overrated. Yet they make it to the primetime news discussions and receive immense coverage, even 3 weeks prior to their official release dates in some cases. Primarily due to the heavy marketing campaigns run on social media by their PR teams, and also because of the association of a well known name to the book, which in turn results in lack of reachability for the books that are actually praiseworthy and capable, the ones that truly deserve the limelight and appreciation of the masses. But sadly, they are far off from getting even noticed for their existence by the mainstream reviewers and critics who can go on a ranting marathon to belittle and mock a few celebrity authors whose books are actually making great sales contrary to the existing negative publicity produced by these very same critics and reviewers. While I totally support and agree with the idea of calling out some poorly written books that are actually making a fortune under the garb of being a bestseller, as it effectively communicates the dissent of the readers to the publishing houses and the writer while offering constructive criticism, giving them some space to improvise their work in the future. At the same time, I believe that it's important for us to address and acknowledge the writers that are actually capable and shed some light on their commendable work where it's due. Which brings me back to addressing the intent behind filming this video, or even starting the Lunatic Reader as a platform where I can present you guys with comprehensive book reviews and recommendations of deserving indigenous books that are quite often ignored by the mainstream critics. This video is going to be about one such book that I came across few weeks ago. Having read the back cover synopsis once, I couldn't help but finish reading the book through and through for the fresh and captivating story it had to offer. So stay tuned and watch this video till the end to know more about this book. And by the way, this is Tarun, you're watching The Lunatic Reader. Without wasting much of your time, let's get started. So today in this video, I'm going to present you guys with a comprehensive and spoiler-free book review of Daredreamers, written by Karthik Sharma and Ravi Nirmal Sharma. Daredreamers is actually the second book coming from this Delhi-based father and son duo, whereas their first book was The Quest of the Sparrows. I'll be talking further in detail about the authors in the later half of this video, but for now, we'll be discussing the plot, characters, various other aspects like writing style, narration, and what really makes Daredreamers different from the existing novels or the best-selling books from the fiction genre. Daredreamers allows us to be the part of a journey of an individual named Rasik, an IIT-IIM graduate whose initial endeavors are solely focused upon making a place for himself in the cutthroat competitive world of investment banking. He indeed succeeds in achieving a high-paying job as an investment banker, which effortlessly manages to meet all of his luxurious needs in the city of Mumbai. Well, after all, he's receiving a heavy paycheck at every month's end, so it helps. Anyways, while on a superficial level, everything might seem picture perfect about Rasik's life, but internally he feels miserable about whatever he has accomplished so far in his life, as he feels that his inner voice has been craving for something since a very long time that he needs to follow. So as a result, he quits his job and starts off with a rescue operation venture named Daredreamers. Rasik manages to gather a set of uniquely talented people from their respective fields who together form the team of Daredreamers. Their business success and immense popularity soon becomes a reason for sleepless nights to their rivals. which in turn ends up adding countless hurdles and roadblocks onto their path. So, will they back down and give up their last ray of hope in such a dire situation, or will the daredreamers dare to fight back their enemy and claim their victory? Is the basic premise of this book. Quite honestly, it's one of the fresh and gripping novels that I've read in the past 2 years, mainly because of the intriguing story that it offers, the memorable characters, and also because of the commendable writing style of the authors. Proper character designing while providing enough plot space to all the lead and supporting characters gives them enough scope for development over the progression of the story, which enhances the overall reading experience and allows the reader to resonate better with the given subject. And Daredreamers is a testimony to this fact. The remarkable traits of characters like Halka, Dr. Vyom, Nick, Narad, and Natasha make them stand out from the cliche roles of supporting characters where they are limited to just being a constant companion of the protagonist, supporting him all the way through the end, offering a shoulder to cry on during the hard times while having little to no importance being associated to their own character. The authors have presented these characters with a significant scope of growth right from their very introduction into the plot, giving us a brief backstory of each supporting character, which establishes the sense of importance around their presence and the added benefit of their alliance to Rasik in creating Daredreamers. These characters will surely stay with you for a long time after your first read, and now comes the time to address the elephant in the room, the protagonist. What I like the most about Rasik's character is that he is presented as an ordinary yet ambitious individual whose determination towards his passion is extraordinary. He can go an extra mile to achieve what he really wants, but at the same time, his flaws and downsides are not sugar coated or exaggerated to give him a sort of larger than life image so that it will make the protagonist look more stronger or something like that. In fact, all his faults are showcased to the readers. His vulnerabilities are also quite evident if you read the story and all of that. So that's what really makes Rasik more relatable to all the common folks and makes him more memorable in terms of lead character. There are also various other characters which are quite fun to read, especially the antagonist, a cynical businessman who despises daredreamers for their business success and he's motivated to bring them down at any cost. So his character is really interesting, something that I've never really come across before. And also the character of Narad is like a perfect sidekick for any villain. So I don't really want to reveal much about these characters because if you read them directly, it would be much more interesting to know all their motives and exploring their characters. One of the strongest advantages of this book is for no doubt the commendable writing style of Karthik Sharma and Ravi Nirmal Sharma. While the idea of reading a novel that is partly written by two authors simultaneously might sound a bit unconventional as it holds the potential of ruining a perfectly captivating story due to the creative differences the authors might have, resulting in lack of synchronization of their work in the written material. But that's not the case here, because you might have a hard time figuring out who's written what, and even to spot the tiny differences in the tone of their narration. Their writing styles blend in perfectly to create a solo captivating narrative, while the end manuscript complements each other's perspectives of an investment banker and an entrepreneur, as the writers hold a first-hand experiences of these professional facets through their respective backgrounds before they started off with their writing debut. You'll realize how exceptionally talented and creative these individuals are. The combination of lucid language, slow-paced narration, and crisp writing style is beginner-friendly for sure, yet articulate enough to grab the attention of the avid readers as well, which will transport you into the world of Daredreamers. The story does take up some time in building it up to the main conflict, where initially we find Rasik relentlessly struggling in pursuit of becoming a successful investment banker in middle of an organized chaos of a sleepless city like Mumbai. But this slow setup, however, helps the reader in sensing the growing unrest within Rasik's heart and what eventually forces him to follow his inner voice and starting off with his own business venture of rescue operations. So I'd highly recommend that you read this book and encourage more such writers out there like Karthik and Ravi Nirmal Sharma, because there are many writers who give up their writing careers because they do not get enough reachability and recognition for their work so that they can actually continue their survival in this field. So it's also a responsibility from our readers and that we promote good writers who are actually talented enough and they can create compelling bestsellers, because Quite often, the popular writers, even though their books are really undeserving to become a bestseller, they tend to dominate the market, and the new underrated writers, they do not get enough limelight, or they do not get enough reachability due to poor marketing strategies or something like that. So that's the reason I would say we should consciously encourage writers like these. And now, talking about my personal reading experience with this book, I've enjoyed it through and through. Mainly because of the story, as I've mentioned earlier, but also because of the humorous writing style that was involved. I remember there were several instances which made me genuinely chuckle while reading the hilarious interactions that take place between the characters. And also, I liked how meticulously hard hitting the facts were presented about the toxic work culture prevalent in the corporate world, and how surviving the cutthroat competition becomes our main priority while costing us our physical and mental well being, and also how it affects our relationship with our family members, friends, costing you countless dreams, and all of that. So, it has a very deep message saying on how a good high paying job doesn't necessarily translate to a happy life. So, I really liked that aspect of this storytelling in this book. Finally, my overall rating for Daydreamers would be 8 out of 10 stars. I believe that it's a worth reading book for fiction lovers who are looking out for something fresh and intriguing storytelling, especially if you're someone who really enjoys reading indigenous stories which are relatable to our day to day lives. Then it is definitely worth your time and money. Hope you found this video helpful. If you have any books in your mind that you want me to make a review on, please let me know in the comment section below, and also share your thoughts on Daydreamers if you've read it already. Thanks for watching. I'll meet you guys soon with another video. Till then, keep reading, keep exploring.